likes to sing gobble gobble.
Gobble Gobble by Matthew West.
Never mind. Never mind. Hello, Cakenistas. You're still trying to take off your Halloween costume, and then it's like Thanksgiving is here, and now it's time. We are officially in the midst of the holiday season. Years ago, I made these Thanksgiving dinner cupcakes, but the quality was horrendous.
Video, we got our turkey, mashed potatoes, and peas and carrots. Don't mind me, I'm just rolling out my turkey. Don't mind me, I'm just rolling out my turkey. Thanks, Nani.
We were both flat together.
Yeah, I wasn't playing when I said the quality was like really bad. So I redid that video. We did the same ones, the turkey cupcake, peas and carrot cupcake, and the mashed potatoes. There are so many more side dishes that we have to cover. This is going to be a two-part video. For this video, we are going to make the mac and cheese, green beans almondine, and the corn on the cob cupcakes. If you have not done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, press on the notification bell, and let's get started.
We interrupt this live program to ask for all of you Cakenistas to please vote for me in the Greatest Baker contest. I will leave all of the information in the description. Thank you in advance. Here are all of the fondant colors that I'm going to be using in both videos. Today we're going to start with the yellow for the corn on the cob. And all those fondant colors together definitely look like my Thanksgiving plate. We are going to roll our yellow fondant into logs. I'm going to use my silicone mold. I'm going to use the pearl mold. And this is what is going to make the corn kernels. So I just rolled it in a little bit of powdered sugar so that I can press it in there and it will be non-stick. I'm going to roll over it with a rolling pin, and then I'm going to shave away the excess carefully with an X-Acto knife. That is going to come out of the mold, and I'm going to do this about 2 more times. Once I have 3 strings of corn pearls, I am going to cut them in half and then line them up together. At this point, we are going to push the pearls so that they look like corn kernels. My cupcakes are already prepared. These are actually spiced caramel cupcakes. They have a caramel buttercream, and I made sure to do a smooth coat of buttercream onto the cupcake. I'm going to once again place those strings of now corn kernels onto my cupcake, and you want to make sure that you don't see any of that frosting in between the rows. You want to make sure that you push everything together. I'm also using water to make sure that the fondant adheres to the piece beside it. And then, of course, what is corn on the cob without butter? So I'm using a very pale yellow fondant, and I'm just going to cut a little square out of it and make that my pat of butter. I put my butter onto my corn, and that is it. That is my delicious corn on the cob cupcake. Now let's move on to the green bean almondine. This is a gorgeous cupcake. We are going to start off with our green fondant, and I made this fondant just by adding a lot of Wilton's green gel dye, and that was it. No mixing of colors. I rolled it into a log, and I'm going to cut pieces that vary in length, anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches. I'm then going to make a little indentation going down the string bean. It is that simple. Now, every string bean looks different. It is very rare that you find a string bean, okay, that has a twin. So definitely make sure to make different lengths. Also, you can see the shape of the bean within the actual string bean. So make sure to roll it between your fingers a little bit so that you have that going in, going out, imperfect log. And that's what's really going to make your green beans look super realistic. So once again, taking the X-Acto knife or the back of a knife, anything that you have, and just making a slight indentation. That is all that you need. You want to make sure that some are thicker, some are a little bit thinner, some are short, some are long. I even have some string bean ends in there, which you always see that. That's what really makes this realistic. So as you're applying this to your cupcake, make sure to cross over in various ways. Once again, try not to show the buttercream underneath. You can also do a green buttercream on the base. It's up to you. But I just wanted to give a nice full look of string beans. Green beans, almondine. Do you say green beans or string beans? Let me know in the comments below. I also have some actual toasted almonds here. I toasted them myself. I'm going to add this to the string beans, and that is it. Now, this is probably my favorite. We are going to make the mac and cheese cupcake. You have seen me do a mac and cheese cake on this channel. It was a lobster mac and cheese cake. So this is going to be just a gorgeous cupcake right here. Very simple. Once again, taking this marbled yellow and white fondant, rolling it into logs, and then I'm going to cut about 3/4 inch pieces. So a 1/2 inch was a little bit too short and 1 full inch was a little bit too long. When doing this, you definitely want to make them look uniform. You want to make them about the same length if you can, and you definitely want them to all look like elbow macaroni. So it's helpful to use a mat like the one that I have that has the measurements going along the bottom. If not, you can just grab a ruler. All we're gonna do from there is make a little indentation. I'm using the end of a paintbrush. You can also use a fondant tool. You can use a toothpick and just poke a little teeny hole on each end. Give it a little curl, and that is it. I didn't have to make as many of the macaroni pieces as I thought that I did. You guys, if you saw the cake that I made, I sat there for almost an hour making little macaroni pieces. So this only took me about 15 minutes. This was not bad at all. Now I'm going to make a cheese sauce, and I'm going to do that by using some leftover buttercream that I have. I'm gonna add some orange. I don't have orange gel dye, but I do have orange petal dust. I'm going to add that and a little bit of coral colored gel dye to my frosting. I added a little dot of water, and then I popped this in the microwave so that it was melted. Now I do want it to cool just slightly because I don't want to apply this hot to my cupcake. And after it does cool, I'm going to put a little bit on top of my frosting so that we can have cheesy goodness all the way through. Well, you know, sugar, frosting, icing, cheese goodness. I'm going to drizzle this over my macaroni. If this doesn't look like a fresh thing of macaroni and cheese, oh my goodness, it's giving me Panera Bread mac and cheese. Wawa mac and cheese. Of course, I have to brulee my pasta, give it a little bit of color because I do want it to be baked. You know, we bake our mac and cheese when it comes to the holidays. So I'm going to burn that sugar ever so slightly with my torch. I am making sure to stop as soon as that scorching really starts and the bubbling happens. These are 3 technical looking cupcakes, but they are actually very, very easy. Couture in a macaroni and cheese, green bean almondine, and corn on the cob cupcake. Bye guys.
For the next video, I'm going to do the sweet potatoes, the stuffing, and the cranberry sauce cupcakes. The Cakenista comment of the day is going to go to Candy Apple Black. On my banana pudding cheesecake, this was a struggle bus moment video. This was hilarious, and that does look good in spite of the scruggle. I don't know if she meant to say struggle, but if you say scruggle on purpose, that's hilarious. I'm just saying. Thank you so much. I'm honestly surprised that you guys think that that cake looked nice. And all I can say is, I love y'all. Cause I was just like, this is just ridiculous. I'm just thankful that it was absolutely delicious. Oh, so good. I can't wait to make another one. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it made you hungry. Let me know what food cakes I should tackle next. I'm really into the cupcakes. I didn't do many cupcakes at all last year. I don't think I did any. I want to know if there is a dish that you eat for Thanksgiving or Christmas and it's different. Like if it's not string beans, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, you know, stuff like that. Let me know down below. Make sure once again to comment, like, subscribe, share. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, Cakenistas.